guys, this is Ava Mambat, and today I will be showing you how to tie the 8 basic knot or the knot tying. So of course, for a bit of context, knot tying is used by ancient civilizations to do their survival skills or help them with everyday activities. So today, I will be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to tie those 8 basic knots. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, so for the first knot that we will try, it is called the overhand knot, or it is also known as the most basic knot. So usually this kind of knot is used to prevent a rope from unraveling. And usually if you want a knot that could be permanent, this is actually a good option. So I won't be doing a close up since this is quite easy to understand. Okay, so first you have a rope. For me, I use a shoelace. So we'll just do this. A loop, we'll make a loop there, and then using the end of the loop we'll insert it inside the loop that we made, and then you usually get this pretzel like structure, and then you'll just tighten it. So that's it. This is the overhand knot. So look, let's proceed now to our next knot. Okay guys, now for our next knot that we will try, it's called the figure 8 knot, or also known as the Flemish bend. So usually climbers use this because it is a non-slip knot at the end of a rope. So this is a good knot for securing, especially for climbers. Okay, so first we'll make a loop. So using this end, we'll make another loop right there, and then we'll put it the other end under the other end of the loop, and then we'll just insert it here, and then we'll tighten it, and then we'll get this. So this is the figure 8 knot. Yeah. Now let's try to rope. So we'll just grab it like this, do the loop under, and put it here, insert, and done. Okay, now let's proceed to the third knot that we will try. This is called a square knot or riff knot, or others also call it a Hercules knot. So this is just used to tie the ends of 2 ropes. So take note that this is used for light duty only. So you cannot use this for heavy duty and for rescue operations, okay? But this is very reliable knot. So without further ado, let's start. So we will do a 2 overhand knot, but the process is right over left and left over right. Okay, so using the 2 ends, we'll do the right over left, and then let's leave some excess at the top, and then we'll do a left over right. You should have this kind of figure after you're done, and if you don't, you probably didn't do it right, but yay, we did it. Let's proceed to our fourth knot. Okay guys, so now let's start with our next knot. This is called the ship shank knot. So this is used to shorten a rope or tighten it at its weak point. So of course, I will show you. Personally, I'm having quite a difficulty doing the ship shank knot, so I'll be showing you another way to do it, but of course with a similar result. Okay, so let's start. So again, I'll be showing it in a close-up way. Since I'm having quite a difficulty doing it, we'll be doing it in this way. So this is an S, right? And we'll do a loop at the top, and then we'll just insert and tighten, and then we'll make another loop here at the bottom, and we'll just insert and tighten. Wait, so first you have to do this pala, another way, different way, and then tighten. Okay, so we'll use the other ends, and then we'll have a ship shank. Okay, so we're almost done guys, and now let's proceed with our fifth knot, or the slip knot. So this is used to as a stopper knot, and this is used for shelter. So first, using the end, we're going to wrap this on our finger with the end under the running end, this one, and then we'll just put it over and under, and then let's keep it facing down. And then using these fingers, we'll grab this middle, and then we'll just do that. And then that's basically it. That's a slip knot. Simple, right? So you'll have this knot after doing those steps. Now let's proceed with our last 3 knots. Okay, so for our sixth knot, we'll do the clove hitch. So this is used to fasten a rope into a spar or trunk, and you can easily remove it by, of course, lifting it off the material. So we'll be using a pencil for a demo. So we'll make a loop to the pencil. Okay, so it'll be easier if I do this way. So we'll make a loop like that, and then we'll make another one right over it, as you can see. And then let's first tighten it through this so it won't be lifting off, right? So you can see. Now using this, and we'll put it through this. Okay, now we'll just tighten it by pulling through the ends. And then, yeah, that's basically it. That's the clove hitch. Okay, now for our second to the last basic knot that we will try today, this is called the timber hitch. So this knot is usually used to tighten a single rope into a cylindrical object. So this knot doesn't slip or jam. So I'll be showing you how to do it, of course. So first, let's start with the loop, and then it goes under and over about 3 to 4 times. So there's already 2. Now this is the third and the fourth. Now we'll have this figure, and let's hold it using this finger, and now the other end we'll put it inside the loop, and then we'll just tighten it. Now let's try to put it in a pencil, of course. So for example, this is the material. So first, let's do the similar thing we did earlier, the over under about 3 to 4 times. So this is the fourth already, right? Now let's hold it again right here, and then put this right here. Now let's put the pencil about in between this. There. And then let's tighten it. There. So we'll have this kind of structure on our pencil after we are done. So you can actually do almost about 2 of that to really secure, especially when you're transferring a trunk. So that's the timber hitch. Okay guys, so now for our final knot, or our final basic knot, we have the bowline, or the king of all knots. So this is usually used for rescue operations. So without further ado, I will teach you how to do it. So first we'll have this, and then let's make a loop. Okay, now using this end, it goes under and through the first one, and it also goes under and through the second one. All right, so we'll have this like a circular one, and then we'll just tighten it like that, and that's it. That's the bowline. So it's supposed to be moving because it is used for a rescue operation. So if you have someone here, it just goes like that, and you'll be able to pull them. Okay guys, now we are done with our 8 basic knot tutorial. So I hope you'll be able to learn something, and you're able to use this for future purposes if you ever go mountaineering or other survival activities. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye!